Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. This is just a quick vid here. Things I was basically thinking about. Pretty much that you got to deny everything. You got to deny everything and follow Yahweh Ba'ashem, follow after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that includes so-called loved ones, your so-called family, because your real family is really the brothers in the truth and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, your so-called family, like your mother, your father, your sisters, brothers, worldly brothers and sisters, they're not believers in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So I'll just meditate on it, because there's gonna be times where there's people around you that might just pass away, man, that you've known all your life, right? But what do you do then? Do you fall out the faith? No, you pray to the Lord. You still keep your faith, man, your integrity, right? You still keep pushing on, all right? Because you can, there might be someone around you, let's say your mother passes away, for example, but you knew, let's say she's up in age, you kind of knew that was going to, her time was coming, right? But then the Lord could have it where someone you never expected that's, near to you just passes away, all right? But what do you do then? You start losing it? No, you just know that, that person's gone to the spiritual realm, man. And you keep doing what you got to do on the earth, all right? For the Lord, for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you keep in the faith, man. All right, this is Matthew 10:34. It says, "Think not that I'm come to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." All right, this is the Lord speaking. Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." All right. So the Lord, meaning divisions within the household, man. See, because you and your true family is the brethren doing the same thing as you, man. Not your mother, not your worldly mother, your sister. They're your brother, your worldly brother. They're not your family. All right. They don't believe in what you believe in, man. All right. So the Lord's bringing that division, and he's doing, well, that's happened, we're in that. We're in the midst of that right now, especially as the times that we're in today in the earth, we're nearing the microchip and the things that are happening. All right. More division is being shown, man, amongst so-called family. All right. People passing away. These things are happening, man. Okay. It says, "And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be they of his own household." All right. Meaning your siblings, your worldly siblings, they're going to be against you, man. All right. "He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me." Okay. So that's pretty much to the point, man. You've got to keep doing the will of the Lord over everything, over your so-called family, man. You do the will of the Lord, man. Because in the end, all right, following Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, there's a great reward in the end, man. You're going to be living in a righteous world, all right? You're going to have salvation from the terrors that are going to come on this earth, all right? You're going to be delivered from these terrors, man. You're not going to be swept up in a destruction as these other people are, man. The Lord willing have mercy on you for doing what he told you to do, man. All right? And I've got this here in Matthew 19, because what did the Lord say to the apostles, man? All right, in Matthew 19, what did the Lord say to the apostles? He told them, and everyone, and all the men of the Most High, they're back again today on the earth, man. All right, and now is the time where the great deliverance comes and the reward's going to come, man. Okay, for doing the work, for believing. This is Matthew 19:27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right? And that's the reward. The reward is you're going to sit in the kingdom of heaven as a judge in the kingdom of heaven, as one of the Lord's men that forsook this world, followed after Yahushua. All right? You know what I'm saying? As one of the Lord's men that forsook this world, followed after Yahushua and received the benefits of it. All right, receive the glory of it. All right, receive the gift of salvation in the new world, in the kingdom of heaven. All right. So ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which we're coming into that time. Yahweh Shai is coming back to sit on the throne of his glory, meaning he's coming back to rule everything pretty much, to rule the planet Earth, rule the universe. And us believers, the brothers doing the work, we're gonna be joint heirs with him, man. All right, Lord willing. Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one of you that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. All right? So we're going to inherit everlasting life for doing this, man. All right? For believing in the Lord, man. For forsaking everything. All right? Because, you know, like I was mentioning, your so-called worldly family, some of them might just start dying around you, man. All right, but what do you do then? Do you forsake the Lord because that's happening? No, you continue on. And because you know who the hell was bringing that upon them anyway. All right, it's the Lord that's bringing it upon them, man. All right, so I'm going to read this here. I'm going to end it here on Job. This is Job 42 and 10. This is Job 42 and 10. It says, Job 42 and 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job. Yeah, because Job was catching all kind of hell, right? The Lord, you know, let Satan put hell on him pretty much, man. But in all the hell that Job caught, all the things that happened to him, the loss of his family, you know, the loss of his wealth, the loss of everything that he had, he still believed in the Lord. He still kept his integrity, man, till the end, all right? And in the end, the Lord rewarded him for that. So we must believe in that same stead, man, all right? Job 42 and 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So he whatever Job had, the Lord gave him double, man. He gave him much more, because it was all a test, and he passed the test, man. All right. It says, then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him and comforted him. Yeah, because when Job was catching all that hell, there was no one that comforted him. He was catching hell. See, when you're catching hell, it feels like everything's against you, which it is. But the only person the only being that's with you is the Most High. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's it. And on the fleshly level on the earth, the Akyam, you know, because they're going through the same thing in different ways, you know. See? And they bemoaned him and comforted him. Right, so he got all that back. He got everything back. You know, he got everything back pretty much, man. All right, and they bemoaned him and they comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 she-asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters, man. So the Lord, everything, because Job lost his family. But in the end, the Lord gave it all back to him. And that's the same with the brothers. Whatever we're going through now, you see, whatever we're going through now, Lord willing, when the kingdom of heaven is established, the Lord, for our works and for our belief in him, and for keeping our integrity to the Lord throughout everything that's happening on the planet Earth, all right? He's going to give us back everything that we lost, man. And that's in the prophecy. He's going to give us back everything that we've lost. All right. And that's prophetic. And we have to have faith in that and believe in that, man. All right. You know, so with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.